Why goats ignore guardian dogs that guard too hard. Most people think the more aggressively a guardian dog works, the better it protects the herd. They imagine barking all day, running fence lines, chasing every movement in the woods, constant energy, constant reaction. From a distance, that looks like a dog doing its job, but goats see something very different, and predators do too. Because when a guardian dog guards too hard, something strange begins to happen inside the herd. The goats stop listening, they stop reacting, and eventually, they begin to ignore the dog entirely. Goats don't follow noise. Goats live in environments where noise happens constantly. Wind moves through trees, branches snap, animals move through brush, birds take off suddenly. If goats reacted to every sound, they would never stop running. Instead, goats filter information. They learn which signals matter and which signals don't. And over time, goats begin to judge the guardian the same way. If a dog reacts to everything, goats slowly learn something important. Most of the reactions mean nothing. Overreaction weakens signals. A good guardian dog communicates with the herd. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it stands up, sometimes it barks. Each of those actions is a signal, but signals only work when they mean something. If the dog barks constantly, that signal loses meaning. It becomes background noise, and once goats stop responding to the signal, the guardian loses parts of its influence over the herd. Herd animals follow stability. Goats are herd animals. They move based on patterns. They look for stable leaders, calm animals, predictable animals, animals that react only when something important happens. When a guardian dog guards too aggressively, its behavior becomes unpredictable, running, barking, chasing shadows. The herd stops using the dog as a reference point. Instead of clustering near the guardian, goats may spread out or simply ignore it, and that weakens the structure of the herd. Structure is what protects goats. Predators rarely attack a tight herd protected by a confident guardian dog. What predators look for is separation, distance, gaps. They watch for goats wandering away from the group. They look for edges. And when goats ignore an overreactive guardian dog, those edges begin to appear. The dog may still be loud, still running, still barking, but the herd becomes less organized and predators notice. Predators study behavior. Predators don't rush blindly into a herd. They study it. They watch from distance, sometimes for days. They measure how animals react to movement. They watch the guardian dog. They watch how the goats respond to the dog. If the herd constantly ignores the guardian, predators learn something important. The dog signals don't control the herd, and that means the herd is easier to manipulate. Chaos creates opportunity, and predators hunt opportunity. If a guardian dog is constantly reacting to small things, goats may begin moving unpredictably. Some goats wander, some goats stay grazing, some goats drift farther from the herd. That lack of structure gives predators angles. Angles create access, and access creates attacks. The calm guardian commands respect. This is why experienced livestock owners often value calm guardian dogs more than aggressive ones. A calm guardian dog doesn't react to everything. It watches, it listens, it observes, and when it finally moves, the herd notices because the signal is rare, and rare signals carry more meaning. When the dog stands up, goats begin moving closer. When the dog walks toward a threat, goats follow its direction. That quiet authority organizes the herd. Authority is not loud. Authority in animals often looks quiet. A confident guardian dog may spend hours lying near the herd, watching, sleeping lightly, listening to everything around it. To someone unfamiliar with livestock guardians, that dog might look lazy, but the herd understands something important. That dog reacts only when something matters, and when it does react, the goats respond immediately. Predators respect controlled energy. Predators are extremely sensitive to energy. They can tell the difference between panic and control. A dog that runs constantly looks reactive. A dog that moves slowly and deliberately looks confident. Confidence changes predators' calculations. A calm guardian dog that stands up and walks toward a predator sends a clear message. This space is controlled. The herd belongs here, and predators often choose to avoid that confrontation entirely. Overworking creates fatigue. There's another problem when guardian dogs guard too hard: energy. Guardian dogs are large animals that require enormous stamina. If a dog spends all day barking and running, it burns energy constantly. By the time a real threat appears, the dog may already be tired. Predators prefer tired opponents. They prefer animals that react emotionally and waste energy. A calm guardian dog conserves its strength. It rests, it waits. When it finally responds to a threat, it does so with full energy. And predators notice that difference immediately. The herd mirrors the dog. Animals often mirror the emotional state of their guardians. If a guardian dog behaves calmly, the herd remains calm. Goats graze normally. They stay grouped. They move slowly across the pasture. But if a guardian dog behaves anxiously or aggressively all the time, goats begin reflecting that energy. They become restless. They scatter more easily. They react to small disturbances. That restless herd becomes easier for predators to manipulate. The best livestock guardian dogs eventually learn balance. They do not ignore threats, but they also do not react to everything. They observe first, they evaluate, and then they act. If you enjoyed this video or if you learned something new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.